Hi everyone, my name's Frank Marzo. I'm the Director of Healthcare Consulting. We're just out here today, just outside of Geelong, at one of our providers' respite or day service facility called Care. I just wanted to show our providers pretty much what it looks like once you've established your business and you've actually started working with participants. Now, within the last 12 months, they've actually developed their company to a point where they're fully booked out. They've got about 20 employees just because of the passion and integrity that they carry, and they're doing things correctly, as well as our guidance through the registration process on how to find participants and that ongoing support. So come on through and let me show you around. Briefly introduce yourself and tell us about your NDIS business.
I'm Luke Zajcevic, and myself, along with my brother, launched a NDIS support service where we cater for people with disabilities within NDIS on a number of different levels and supports. But our primary service is essentially a day service, a holistic day service.
Awesome, yeah. Very, very good. What are the 5 most important tips you would give to someone starting an NDIS provider business?
The biggest thing for us is customer service and being authentic. So just doing the best in our ability to provide the best quality service for clients, customers, participants, that we can try and make a positive difference in their life.
100%, help them live a more independent life.
Entirely, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What were the biggest challenges you faced when starting out, and how did you overcome them?
I think some of the biggest challenges for us was kind of navigating through the legislation and regulations and that kind of thing. We had a great consultancy group that helped us through that. Yeah. Healthcare consultants, they were amazing. They kind of guided us at every step of the journey. That was probably the most challenging part, and all the kind of admin and occupational health and safety and those kind of things.
Yeah, definitely. The framework of NDIS.
The framework of NDIS and WorkSafe and Fair Work and all of those things.
Definitely. How was your experience working with healthcare consulting?
Amazing. We had a really positive experience. I think I reflect and appreciate a lot of the core values that they have as a company, because it's very similar to us. Their customer service, their level of integrity, what they say is what they do. I could pretty much call them at any time and I would speak to someone and they would help me through the things I needed help with.
And it's nice knowing that you've got that support from someone that's a specialist in the industry.
100%, yeah. And not just someone saying that they have the support, which you find in this day and age. People say a lot of things, but the actions don't always align with what they say.
Yeah.
And that's how we run our business as well.
It's a good business too.
It's good, it's special, huh?
Yeah.
How we do it, yeah.
You love it, don't you, John?
Yes.
It's great, isn't it?
Yes.
How long have you been a part of the...
I've been from the very first time they opened up, and I'm the first client.
One of the day ones?
Yeah, because I'm part of the furniture now, as they say.
Pretty much.
Part of the furniture?
I was here for the barbecue, and when I first launched the house, I came in as one of the first ones.
Yeah.
And have you found this program beneficial for you?
Yes. Yes, I have. Very important to me in my life.
We're like a big family, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
They were part of the furniture.
Well, yeah, part of the furniture, mate. That's it. I'm sure for many more years to come.
Yeah.
I'm the cleaner now. I'm the cleaner here as well.
Yeah.
I'm the cleaner, and we're taking my business so seriously.
Yeah.
You know, he likes to help out at Mountcare, like how he gave you
Like
guys a tour when you
cleaning.
came as well.
And tables,
Cleaning.
chairs, been vacuumed, and everything has been vacuumed.
And you show new visitors around the place. We
place.
sometimes run interviews together.
Oh,
There's new staff.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you're doing all the interviewing for staff too?
Yeah.
Make sure they carry that passion and
Yeah.
integrity and obviously the values that your business carries.
Yeah.
That's all. How would you recommend for new providers coming into the industry to build trust with their participants and their families?
I would say really good communication. What we've always
Open and honest.
open and honest, 100%.
Choice and control?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what we've always kind of employed here is a teamwork kind of frame. So it's not just Mountcare and the participants, but it's Mountcare, the OTs, the support coordinators, the family of the participants as well. So we engage in kind of like a team or family correspondence where we're all on the same page to all kind of work together in order to support the individual to the best of our ability as a team.
100%.
It's really important.
As they say, it takes a community to raise a child as well. So it takes a community
Yeah.
to help someone through this
100%.
process as well.
That's true.
It is, definitely. Any recommendations for new providers entering the industry that are maybe trying to source their first participants?
Yeah, I would say don't be shy, get out there, you know, cold call, walk into different support coordinator offices and other service providers, show your face, tell them what you're about and what your business is about and how you're wanting to support participants. And
Support
just,
is very, very emotional time when you talk to participants.
Definitely. Try and understand where they're coming from.
understand where
Yeah.
they're coming from, but get out there. You can't just expect everything to come to you. You need to go out and show your face and speak to people and, share your dream and share your desire and what your work values are.
Awesome. So tell me, mate, what made you and your brother look at starting this business and obviously working with participants
Yeah.
in NDIS?
Yeah, well, it's, that's a simple question with quite a deep answer. But I think the overall answer would be that my brother has been in the NDIS for quite some time as a support worker. And I kind of saw a little bit of a gap in the industry in the way care was provided to participants and that kind of thing. In a lot of instances, it can be quite clinical and cold, and you can see a real divide between the support worker to the participant, where we wanted to create much more of a holistic approach to supporting participants, you know, bringing that divide more onto a balanced scale so it feels more like a family. So kind of authentic relationships can be forged, trust can grow between the participant and the support worker. And when that happens, I think, that's when miracles can happen. That's when amazing things can really happen with participants, and they can grow and flourish into the people they want to be.
100%. So, the name of your business and the logo, how did you establish that?
Yeah, well, Mountcare, Mount is my mother's name. And I think with our whole core values of that holistic approach to care, well-being of the participants, that really instilled in myself and my brother from the way our mother raised us. Mm-hmm. So we were raised essentially on a farm in the bush. And she kind of gave us a different perspective at looking at life, you know, through compassionate eyes, through empathy and love and understanding. And that's what we kind of go with here. That's our entire being here, is really from a compassionate, holistic approach to supporting our participants. She passed away 4 years ago, and we thought, what better way to honour her name and her legacy in bringing her values forward and changing other people's lives, making a positive difference.
100%. And I remember when you first came to me, what sparked your passion and interest was obviously the situation that you were faced with your mother as well. So, are you happy to elaborate on that a little bit more?
Yeah, I am. So my mum in 2023, November, was diagnosed with cancer originally. And then not too long after that, in January 2024, as we were kind of coming to the grips and understanding of her condition and that kind of thing, and it was not a normal cancer, it was
aggressive.
Yeah, and it was going to kill her. There was no kind of cure in sight, so to speak. In January of 2024, then a freak incident happened where someone with mental health issues, possibly mixed with drug and alcohol addiction, broke into her house and bludgeoned her to death. And so that was something that we had to deal with as well. And I think, a lot of Mum's principles that she taught us, basically people that are hurting people are usually victims themselves. Hurt people, and try and always come from eyes of compassion to the people that hurt you. And they were her teachings to me and my brother as well.
That's beautiful.
So we were able to utilize that in having understanding and compassion for the person that did those horrible acts, but also understand that they were a victim too.
Definitely. They probably weren't receiving the supports and services that they required.
And that was the problem. Yeah. And the history and the background, life story of that individual was so sad as well. There was almost no chance, it was almost inevitable.
100%. And I genuinely, I take my hat off to the way you and your brother have approached the situation. A lot of people would carry an awful mentality with them if that's something that happened to their mother.
Yeah.
The fact that that's sent you the other way and your perspective on it has actually driven you guys to start opening this business and to help out other people that may be experiencing mental health issues or living with other sorts of disabilities as well. And especially someone like that, he was a very young gentleman that did it to your mother as well. If there were more supports and services in place with young guys that could see eye to eye with him, who knows what could have happened.
Exactly.
So I love that you guys are doing that. Keep up the passion and integrity. You're doing really well.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's okay.
We love it.
Pleasure.
Amazing.
Moment.
Thank you.
As we conclude this inspiring conversation with Luke, we're reminded that running an NDIS business is not just a demanding venture, but a deeply rewarding one. With the Australian government committed to investing more in the disability sector, the future looks brighter than ever for individuals living with disabilities, their families, and caregivers. As we strive to create a more inclusive society, the need for compassionate and dedicated NDIS business owners like Luke has never been greater. By providing essential services and support, these unsung heroes empower individuals with disabilities to live fulfilling lives and offer relief and reassurance to their loved ones. If you're passionate about making a difference, consider joining the NDIS community. With the right guidance and support, you can build a successful business that changes lives. At Healthcare Consulting, we're dedicated to helping aspiring NDIS business owners achieve their dreams. Please reach out to us to learn more. Thank you for watching. Together, let's create a brighter future for all Australians.